Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, everybody.
And welcome to 2025. A couple of days ago, on Friday, started the first trip of 2025. Unfortunately, the weather's taken a bit of a turn since then. So, I'm pleased I got back when I did. But all didn't go to plan on that trip. Did it, Rachel?
No, it didn't. I didn't manage to get there.
Today we're coming to you from just outside of Heighington, which is near Darlington in County Durham, and we're at Westholme Farm, which is a 15-pitch site. They've got 8 pitches with electric and 7 pitches without. Let's go and take a look.
LeisureBit is the way to go with David, Rachel and Roxy. Let's hit the road and explore.
Heighington won the Perfect Village in 2006 on the BBC's Perfect Village. How about that?
Wow.
We're just arriving into Heighington, and the place could derive its name from Heighington, a personal name, or from its high elevation, with Hay being an Old English word for a high place. Now, I should have done a left-hand turn there, but for some reason the sat-nav, which was following to the postcode, sent me up round here, round the housing estate, and then I used a bit of common sense that I needed to get back onto the road where we turned off. I kind of had an inkling it was that way, and I knew it was that way, so why I followed the sat-nav, I have no idea. Anyway, we're now on the route to Westholme Farm, next turning on the right. There was a number on the gate to call on arrival just to check which pitch you were on. As there wasn't anyone else on site, I had a choice of any of the hard standing pitches, but I was recommended either pitch 1 or pitch 2.
We're at Westholme Farm. We've got this pitch, which is pitch number 2. It comes with a 16 amp electrical hookup. At the other side of the pitch, there's a water tap. Mind you, it's pretty cold today, so I'm not sure if it'll be frozen up or not. Let's have a look. No, it's still working. Good, eh? The van is absolutely filthy, with all the salt and muck on the road. Give you a look at the pitch. I don't know about you, but I think hard standing is pretty essential at this time of the year.
Now we're going to take a wander into Heighington before it gets dark. We'll check out the facilities when I get back.
It's the first night away of 2025, and I'm just taking a wander now down into the village of Heighington. Rachel may be joining us later and may not be, so who knows? So she'll either turn up or I'll be on my own tonight. She's just waiting to collect a van. The walk into the village is about a quarter of a mile along the road the way I've come. Not sure if there's a cut across the fields or anything. I'll have to check that one out. Outskirts of the village coming into view now. Heighington.
Looking on the map, this did seem to be the only practical route up to Heighington. If you know any other routes, let us know.
Head down that way on the way back towards Walworth. Cut through here. It's nice to see all the decorations up in people's houses still. They'll be coming down soon. When you're watching this, I think it's the last night you should have your decorations up, so hopefully you've either taken them down or in process of, unless you've decided to keep the cheer all year and leave them up all year. See the church up here. See across the green. Toilets. The Church of St Michael in Heighington. St Michael's Church is a Grade 1 listed building. It's primarily Norman architecture with a 13th century south aisle and a 19th century north aisle. The church also houses a rare pulpit. Whoa. What a pretty little church. Crossier, aged 88 years, was buried on the 19th day of December 1669. Heighington also has a spa, more of a green. It's a very well served little village. Not only has it got a spa, but it also has a takeaway, as well as that beautiful church. In the centre of Heighington, there's two pubs. One of them is the George and Dragon, and the other is the Bay Horse at the other side of the green. Nice inside the George and Dragon, and they do some lovely food as well. There's even a hair studio. How about that? Heighington Village Hall there, along with its Santa and sleigh. Heighington Village sits on a hill about 150 metres or 500 foot above sea level, giving it lovely views around. Heighington's a planned layout with its houses and square shapes around the village green. It was designed this way for safety purposes to help protect the village's animals as they grazed on the green. Here's the second pub in the village, the Bay Horse. There's a car park behind the Bay Horse as well. Making my way back to the van before it gets dark, as sun sets in about 10 minutes. So I'm gonna head back and get warmed up as well. It's pretty chilly, but that was nice look round Heighington. The temperature's expected to go well below freezing tonight, so imagine this would be like a sheet of ice in the morning. Pleased I'm not coming down it when it's frozen. I'm actually the only one on the site tonight, and the cost was £30, and that was for one night for hard standing with electric hookup. When you arrive at the site, you turn in here and you go through the gates just to the right hand side there with the Camping and Caravanning Club logo on. Westholme Farm. Check out the facilities. You've got your waste and recycling here, chemical disposal point. Got a washing up sink, some information. A washing sink and shower. Before you ask, no, I didn't go to the pub for my tea. I just had a pint of shandy. Cheers. I've come back to the van. I did think about getting a takeaway or going to the pub, but I've ended up having the emergency pot noodle. How about that? I am trying to cut down a bit.
I then settled down for the evening. I wish I'd hired one of the fire baskets, as that looks like it would have been brilliant for this evening, but I'd left it too late, unfortunately. Worth noting if you're planning to visit.
Look at that frost this morning. Cracking night's sleep. But look how cold it's been overnight. All frosty.
Good morning, good morning. This isn't the morning we were expecting this morning. We were supposed to be away last night on the campsite with David. However, my van took a little bit longer than anticipated to be done. So it was cold, it was icy, and decided not to go. This morning, Roxy and I are out early. Look at all the beautiful frost. It's stunning. Let's hope it doesn't snow though. We're going to go and do something exciting today, so stay tuned.
That's the first trip of 2025 completed. Lovely night's sleep there. Got the neighbours watching us this morning. And it's just over 3.5 miles from the A1. So if you fancy stopping off, if you're heading north or travelling south, you can just pop off at the Burtree junction, the A68, and pop up this way. We'll head back along that way, so I'll show you the way down to Kimberley. Quite fancy some breakfast, and that cafe is amazing. Anyway, let's go and check it out.
Going to make a right hand turn out of the site and head down towards the A68 and then turn left in the direction of Darlington and then follow the roundabout to the right, continuing on the A68 until we get to Kimberley. And here it is, just on the left. I've ordered myself a latte and a small breakfast, and here it is. Look at that, delicious. Quickly pick up an essential, then let's hit the road.
That was Westholme Farm, between Darlington and Newton Aycliffe, just outside of the village of Heighington. About 10-minute walk into Heighington, where there's a couple of pubs and a shop and even a takeaway and a hairdresser's. Good night, nice site, nice and peaceful night's sleep. Basic facilities, but perfectly adequate. There's a couple of toilets and a shower, but yeah, I enjoyed it. Nice and rural as well. What more can you ask for? Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to join us next time, where we're going to cover off 3 years in the van and how we've got on, what we've learned, and also some other useful bits and pieces. So I'll catch you for the next bit. Bye!